I didn't plan to fall in love, but the French Riviera towns of Antibes and Villefranche-sur-Mer had other ideas. Often overlooked for bigger names nearby, they turned out to be some of my favourite stops on the Côte d'Azur, and I'm going to share with you why you definitely shouldn't miss them. I started with a visit to Antibes, taking the train from Menton, where I was staying for a week in mid-October. From the station, it's an easy walk to Port Vauban. And what a lovely welcome it was to arrive here and walk around the harbour, see the Ferris wheel, and admire the fabulous boats. And dream about hiring one someday. Plage de Gravette provides the iconic view of the town of Antibes, with its harbour wall and towers. And in the other direction, stunning views across to the French Alps and the Fort Carré. I took this scenic walk to the fabulous Nomade Sculpture, the 8-metre-high crouching figure made of white steel letters. As a writer, I thought it rather wonderful to be embraced by letters. Antibes is full of wonderful art and sculpture, and a walk along the harbour wall, Les Remparts, reveals a number of wonders, including the Chateau Grimaldi, home to the Picasso Museum. Picasso lived in Antibes, and there are over 200 of his works at the museum here. This is a delightful place to explore on foot, and it's very easy and rewarding to walk along the seafront. I particularly love the Jardin des Poètes, with soft green and purple hues, and the backdrop of the pretty coastal houses. From here, you can drift easily into the old town and lose yourself in the cobbled streets lined with shuttered homes covered in plants and flowers. This is my favourite thing to do when travelling, drifting and dreaming, and seeing how other people live. Don't miss the cathedral for a peaceful pause. After which you can pick up the pace at the colourful market where local fresh produce jostles for attention. Regional chickpea flour pancake soca is served hot from the oven. Place Nationale was next, with its open square lined with shops. And then on to a bakery for a delicious chocolate croissant. Quick visit to the glowingly green Absinthe Bar, where I was just taking a look around, you understand. We're now on our way to Villefranche-sur-Mer, and this approach by train has to be one of the loveliest stretches of the Côte d'Azur. The walk into town took me right down to the sea, where an exercise class was taking place. The sleepy seaside restaurants hadn't woken up yet, and I climbed to the top of the town to enjoy the views and to visit the 16th century Citadel with its impressive walls. Today it's home to the town hall, a convention centre, several museums and an open-air theatre. It's free to enter and was wonderfully quiet, and it felt like a real adventure to wander around, admiring the colourful buildings and quirky sculptures. And those ever-present sea views. I visited Saint Michel next, a beautiful Baroque confection in pink and yellow. But perhaps Villefranche's most surprising gem is the Rue Obscure, or Dark Street, where you can step back into the medieval town. The 130-metre-long passage in the heart of the old town would have once been used by soldiers. It's certainly atmospheric. The back streets here are charming and fun to explore, with steps, painted shutters, fountains and flowers. I had lunch at a waterfront restaurant and had a pretty great view of everything. I then walked lunch off, taking a stroll along the beach, before heading into a very exclusive neighbourhood, passing a rather famous home. Nellcote was once rented by Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones, and this is where the group recorded their 1972 album Exile on Main Street, and you can just catch a glimpse of the Belle Epoque mansion if you peep through the gate. There are some very impressive properties here. It certainly made the long walk very enjoyable for me as a nosy writer. I was heading to Cap Ferrat to visit the Villa Ephrussi de Rothschild. Beatrice de Rothschild, daughter of the famous banker and art collector, was born in 1864. After her father died in 1905, the then divorced Baroness discovered Cap Ferrat and determined to build her dream home and garden there, a feat that took 7 years to complete. The villa was the Baroness's winter residence, and she filled it with her eclectic art and furnishings. I found the interior wonderfully light and feminine, with floral prints and delicate colours. Beatrice adored animals, and this is in evidence around the house. She even had a society wedding for 2 of her family poodles, inviting several hundred friends to the celebration. But this place is really all about the views, and I couldn't wait to enjoy the gardens with their delightful water features. I had 2 really wonderful days exploring Antibes and Villefranche, and my visit to the Villa Ephrussi was a true highlight for me. I hope you've enjoyed visiting with me and that you get a chance to explore these 2 French Riviera towns for yourself one day. They're much smaller than nearby Nice and Monaco if you're looking for a slightly slower pace and a chance to unwind. Thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe to the channel to join me again soon. I'd love to have your company.